welcome to the final episode of Ensure, your weekly guide that's helping you figure out the most suitable life insurance protection for you and your family. Over the last 7 weeks, we've broken down the basic terminology, the types, the benefits of different kinds of life insurance policies. And today, we're taking up some of your questions. Our viewers' questions, you've been tweeting into us regularly at @NDTV with the hashtag Ensure, and those questions, some of those questions we're picking up in today's episode. But I'm not the one who's doing all the calling today. We have two expert voices joining in on the show. Let me welcome in our guests at this point. Karthik Javer, founder and director of Transcend Consulting, a wealth management firm, joins in from Mumbai. From Delhi, Yashish Dahiya, CEO and co-founder, PolicyBazaar.com. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for coming into our studios. Yashish, if I can start with you. We've got a very large insurable population, but the base is large, but the general sense that we have is that why should I even bother about life insurance? And perhaps I'm too young to think about life insurance. There's, of course, no merit in thinking like that, right?
Whatever is the perception is the reality. I lost my uncle in 1983. At that time, he was about 29 years old. He was going to play a basketball game. And he was driving a scooter, was hit by a truck, and lived for the next 13 days and then died. So I was about 8 years old then, but I have been through that experience. And I don't think he thought even a minute before that he wouldn't be there. And he left a young family. Auntie was 26 years old. They had 2 kids. One was just about 1 year old then.
Right.
And of course you need life insurance. Like, how else is that family going to be supported in that entire period? Thankfully, Uncle had a few policies. That time it was about 10 lakh rupees, which is a lot of money in 1983.
Right, yeah.
And that did support. So I cannot imagine how people can even think that life insurance is by
Optional.
any means is an option.
Yeah.
And we as a country have not been buying life insurance. So while you hear all these numbers of, crores of policies sold every year, the actual pure life insurance policies sold in this country is not even 2 lakh policies. It's not even 1 or 2% of the total number of policies.
Right, but through the last, over the last 7 weeks that we've been hosting this show, we've noticed that many people, in fact, are asking in questions about how much really do I need? We've got some of our viewers joining in on call today to ask both our experts their questions straight up. Joining in on the phone line from Lucknow is Shakir. आप पूछ सकते हैं आपका जो सवाल है. हमारे स्टूडियो में अभी कार्तिक और याशिश है.
ये पूछना है कि मेरे को लाइफ इंश्योरेंस किस तरह का और कितना लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि मैं मेरी एज 36 है और हैविंग 2 डॉटर, ओनली वाइफ. हम फैमिली में 4 बंदे हैं, तो मेरे को किस तरह का और कहाँ से किस लेवल का मेरे को इंश्योरेंस लेना चाहिए ताकि मेरी पूरी फैमिली भी कवर हो जाए और अच्छा बेनिफिट मिले.
Right. Shakir, I think one of the primary questions...
आपका महीने का खर्चा तकरीबन कितना पड़ता है?
I think so around
20,000. तो मतलब साल का 2 लाख रुपए. अगर आप इन्फ्लेशन जोड़ देंगे तो ये कहिए कम से कम इन्फ्लेशन हिंदुस्तान में 5% तो रहेगी.
है वो मेरा ऑन है, वो रेंटेड नहीं है.
हाँ, ठीक है. तो आपका टोटल घर, आपका टोटल जो एक्सपेंडिचर है वो आपका 20,000 रुपए अभी पड़ रहा है. और कुछ उम्र के बाद जाके बच्चे वगैरह स्कूल भी जाएंगे, मतलब कॉलेज भी जाएंगे, तब और थोड़ा खर्चा पड़ सकता है. जैसे आपकी बच्चियां बड़ी होंगी, आप शायद शादी पे कुछ खर्च करना चाहें. तो एक बहुत सिंपल रूल है. ये जो आपका 2 लाख आ रहा है, ये तकरीबन इसका 20 गुना आपको चाहिए होता है. तो आपको 40 लाख रुपए का लाइफ कवर आपके लिए ज़रूरी है. समझाने का बहुत सिंपल तरीका है. अगर आप कोई भी आज एन्युटी प्लान लेते हैं तो उसमें 6.5% आपको रिटर्न मिलता है. तो अगर आपके पास, किसी के पास अगर 1 करोड़ रुपए हो तो 6.5 लाख रुपए साल का एन्युटी से मिल सकता है. तो और थोड़ी इन्फ्लेशन होती है, ये 6.5 ही रहेगा. उसके लिए आपको तकरीबन इन्फ्लेशन देखते हुए तकरीबन 20 गुना अपने खर्चे का, सालाना खर्चे का लेना होता है. तो तकरीबन 40 लाख रुपए के करीब आपका पड़ेगा.
Karthik, would you recommend something different? Any specific riders that he needs to look at? Any specific policies that you'd recommend?
Yeah, he could look at the term rider along with a term plan if that is possible. I have a slightly different method of calculation. I quite agree with the way he said it. But if somebody is looking at a 2 lakh expenditure, I would look at how much is the amount of money that he's going to need on his basic term insurance. So that basic term insurance money could be in the range of about 48 lakhs, because you assume a 5 or 6% kind of a return in an annuity policy, and that suffices. Now I would add inflation to it, and I would say, okay, at least double it or triple it. So which means bare minimum, like we've arrived at, you need a cover of about 48 to 50 lakhs. And the maximum upper side at this stage of life with your current lifestyle and expenditure should be maybe 2 or 3 times that, which is about 1 crore to 1 crore 50 lakhs. Now, what do? You go to a term plan and look at the cheapest possible term plan cover, because the claim settlement ratio is now almost becoming a non-issue with the new regulations. And post 3 years of your policy, whichever company you buy, I think it would be a great strategy to compare it through these portals that are available. Look at whichever is the cheapest product available to you, apply online, go for your medicals, get that done. And the other little interesting thing which I would like to tell him is, if you like, take these policies from different companies or just break these policies into smaller parts. The reason of doing so is that as you will progress ahead, as you will keep investing your money, your wealth is also going to grow at some point of time. So in that sense, when your wealth goes up, the need for life insurance or a pure life insurance, the term plan will start coming down gradually as you start becoming wealthier and as you start accumulating your wealth assets. So you might want to just think about these two things, but as of now, yes, minimum 50 lakh, maybe maximum in the range of about 1 to 1.5 crore, depending upon your affordability.
All right, so roughly similar recommendations coming in from both our experts at this point in time. We hope we've been able to answer Shakil's question satisfactorily. We'll take a short commercial break right now, but we're back on the other side to take up some more questions that are coming in from our viewers. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Ensure, your weekly guide on everything that has to do with life insurance. Of course, like we've heard out over the last couple of weeks, life insurance tackles various different needs at different stages of your life. In this episode of Ensure, we're tackling some of the questions that have come in from our viewers from around the country. Joining in on the phone line right now from Hyderabad is Akriti. Akriti, hi, thanks for calling in. This is Bianca. We have two experts on the show with us at this point in time. Tell us, what is that question that you have around life insurance?
I just started working and I just want to know what type of insurance should I get done and how much should it be for? My salary is around 25,000.
Okay, that's great. Do you have any dependents at this point in time?
No one.
Okay. Any more questions?
No, I think that is enough. I think at this point, what you require is a health insurance plan, not a life insurance plan at all. So you should wait till you gather dependents. And when you have dependents, you go in for a life insurance plan. The other plan, although you'd be young for it, maybe by the time you're about 30, 35, you could go in for a critical illness plan. But there are two plans which I would suggest along with the health insurance plan. One is a cancer care plan. The second one I would speak about, depending on your lifestyle, could be a personal accident plan.
Karthik, a similar response coming in from you as well?
Largely, yes, largely very similar. Go for your risk management, and within risk management, the first thing is take care of your health insurance, because that's a necessity. Cancer care is a good idea, personal accident also very good. I would say at this time, don't worry so much about life insurance unless you want to buy a 10 lakh or a 15 lakh policy for a nominal sort of a policy. Having said that, look at starting to accumulate some money. Do some SIPs, accumulate money. The first target is buy a property. It's a great thing because you started earning. So even if you buy a small property over a period of time, property also has this habit of giving you fabulous returns.
Thank you, gentlemen. Very prudent advice there. We have another caller on the phone line right now. Joining from Asansol in West Bengal is Sachin. Sachin, hi, this is Bianca. You can ask us your question.
Hi, Bianca. I am 32 years old. I earn 1 lakh a month, and I have a wife who earns 50,000. I have 2 kids. Would you suggest me the appropriate and the best policies that I can make?
Can I ask you if you have any ongoing loans at the moment?
Yes, I do have a loan. I have a car loan.
Okay. All right. And dependents
yes,
at this
point? Yes, I have a car loan.
Right. And no other dependents at this point?
No other dependency.
Okay. Karthik, straight off, what would be the right recommendation for our viewer here?
So now if you earning 1 lakh, your wife is earning about 50,000, 1,50,000 household income, I'm assuming, let's say even if your expenditure is in the range of 25 to 30,000 rupees a month, then automatically we're looking at about a 3 lakh expenditure per annum. 3 lakh per annum expenditure obviously, sort of makes me think that, you will need an insurance cover of close to about 55 to 60 lakhs, because I assume a 5 or 6% that your family would need. So that is your bare minimum. You multiply that by twice to accommodate for inflation at the bare minimum. So you're looking at a figure of in the range of 1 crore to 1 crore 20 lakhs. To that, you add your car insurance that you have, whatever is your outstanding principal on car insurance. In the next 12 months or so, if you are intending to buy something in terms of, maybe a house or maybe another car or whatever, keep some provision. So maybe to your total figure of 1 to 1.2 crores, add another 15 or 20 lakhs of insurance there. That should take care of your basic needs. Now for your kids, our ballpark calculations say that for taking care of wedding expenses and to take care of all the educational expenses for a child, let's say if the child is in the range of about 4 or 5 years old, from now till about the child is 25 years old, you would need to have a lump sum investment of about 15 to 20 lakhs per child. Now 15 to 20 lakhs per child, 2 kids, which means about 30 to 40 lakhs. So on that 1.20 figure, add another 30 to 40, which means 1.6 crore should be your ideal insurance level, in my opinion, and which in terms of premium would translate to in the range of about 15 or 20,000 rupees or maybe 24,000 rupees a year, which is effectively 2,000 rupees a month.
Any specific add-ons to that recommendation?
I think there are some very good spouse policies that have come in where both of you can be covered, and what that implies is it's an either-or policy. So whichever individual expires, the other person receives the payout. There are also some very recently, about a couple of days ago, only launched policies which specifically cover for children expenses. So till the point where the children grow up, which is as rightly pointed out, about 15-20 years, there would be an income created, an income stream created. So I would suggest an income plan rather than a one-time pay plan. And spread the income out for at least 15 years.
Right, and as you can see, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to what policy you should buy, how much cover you need, because you'll need to weigh the policy options and find the best package that meets your needs. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Thanks for coming into our studios and giving us your valuable perspective. With that, that's a wrap on this series, Ensure Know Your Life Insurance. Thanks very much for watching.